What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. We got Superstar Joe. We got Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going, Rob?
Pretty good. You?
That's good. It's good. We had a big time community update today. You guys,
What
I
a
don't know if
day.
you've watched it. Today we will go through all of it and give you our opinions. I'm sure you want to hear that because
It's fun when there's
uh,
new news. It's always
exactly.
fun.
And we always like to look at things a little bit differently than a lot of other channels. So hopefully you enjoy this little talk, rant, whatever it is, whatever it ends up being. And we get to enjoy your company here. Let us know in the comments what you think about everything. We would really love to have that conversation. I know there's going to be a lot of strong opinions on some of the topics. And also, while you're here, please hit the subscribe button. Become a superstar. It's very easy. It's free. Just go down there, hit that red button. I'll give you 1 second. One. Okay, that's good. Now you hit the subscribe button and you are a superstar. Congratulations. If you want to follow our socials, we got Twitter, we got Instagram at superstarmoney_, and we got TikTok, just superstar money. That one was available, so that worked out. If you want to follow us on Veve, Fastos6909 on the Fastos wall. You got to scroll all the way down, but you will find us there. If you can find us there, you are a true superstar because it is difficult. There's a lot of Fastoses up there. And also, Parology is giving away 4 goofies. Oh, there's some of the entries right now. He's giving away 4 goofies in the month of March, March Madness, and the third goofy is actually on the release date for his website, parology.world. So you guys got to check that out once it's live, community.parology.world. But this is the contest. You can win a lenticular goofy card, and all you have to do, follow Parology on Twitter, follow Superstar Money on Instagram, subscribe to Superstar Money on YouTube, and get a Fastos, post them on the Fastos wall, 9.9 million, show us that, and then send us a Fastos AR picture for our Instagram. And Rob was just showing you tons of the entries. If you go to our
Lots.
Instagram, there's a ton of entries, but it's still very good odds, and probably the best odds ever to get into a goofy lenticular card. So make
I got
sure
another 8, 9 entries I gotta still put up. It looks like yeah, we're getting right down to the wire now. Another
tomorrow's the
couple
day.
days. Tomorrow?
Tomorrow's
Okay.
the we're
The
spinning
last
the
day.
wheel. We're spinning
Yeah.
the wheel tomorrow. So
So you
get
guys
your
can still
entries
get it
in.
in the morning. If you send it in the morning, I can find a way to get it in.
Yeah.
Just send it
Make
over.
make Rob work that overtime and put in those entries. Anyway, let me pull up the news. There's not too much of it, but they did release the Medium
Oh wait,
article.
It's March 24th. It's Thursday. Thursday.
Oh, sorry. Today's what,
Yep.
Tuesday? Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Thursday. Yeah, you know why? Because I thought the AMA was on Wednesday, and
Yeah.
they changed it to Tuesday.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so on Thursday, you still got a little bit of time, 2 days.
Yeah.
But anyway, one of the only things in the news today, because the market is down. If you did not know, it's actually been down since like midnight or something in the East Coast.
Yeah, like 1 a.m. it was down.
Yeah, something like that. So Marvel digital comic Night Nurse #1 is coming out tomorrow. So they're still saying it's coming out tomorrow. They're releasing the Medium article, but when they do that, they don't need the market open. So I guess who knows when the market's going to open.
Yeah.
But
It's a
this is
C
the
rank
Medium
here.
article.
Yeah.
It's a C rank on vvrank.com by Sleeping Comics. Like we said, the common was one of our favorite covers. I really liked how the rare and the ultra rare are pretty much the common cover, but from a different angle or different perspective. I thought that was pretty cool way to go
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, last video we talked about how the rare was weak, but I think it was Brooklyn Tripe who
She likes it. He likes
yeah
it.
he likes that one a lot. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not too excited for this drop. I probably won't even go for it, to be honest with you, at this point, because
Yeah.
of how often now commons have been going under the listed. When they start flipping back over, then
Yeah.
I can start doing it. So
Yeah, it's
we'll
tough.
see.
Even secret rares are going for like 150 now. It's crazy. It's crazy out there. This is a typical drop, 30,000 mints. So you should expect more of the same with this one, I would think.
Yeah, same
Two
old
first
stuff with this.
appearances though. 2 first appearances in this one. I think it was.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Not the best characters though, but yeah,
Yeah.
you got some FAs. You have, I can't remember their names now, but they're both from the was it the what's it called? Not Daredevil. Who's the other guy? It's, the right know what I'm talking about. You find it
No.
there or no?
No, it's okay.
Deadpool. Sorry.
Deadpool. Oh, yeah.
Yes, both from the Deadpool series. It's that old lady that used to live with him in the movie, and another one's a nurse at the
Yeah.
hospital. Again, I'm not super sharp with Deadpool. The truth is, I only seen the first movie, so
It doesn't matter.
again, it
We're not
doesn't
going
excite
for
me.
it. We're
Doesn't
not going
excite
for
me.
it. Anyway, so here is the tweet that the Veve also released after the AMA, or not even AMA, community update, because you can ask any questions. And it's just basically, if you want to watch it again, you can click this. They follow up on gem transfers, etc. So obviously, we've had that big talk about buying gems off app.
Yeah.
And basically, they're telling you don't even do gem purchases right now through the market, and don't do any transfers because they're doing maintenance. So guys,
Wow.
don't do it. You don't want to lose your stuff. Just do what they're saying here, and I guess we'll pull over to Rob, and he can talk about the AMA, and we'll or the community update. I get used to that, and we'll discuss each point.
Yeah. So we had I shout out Rob's stuff where I think he's doing a live stream right now, just replaying this.
Go shoot some stars at him. Go shoot some stars at him.
Yeah, yeah, we can. I got to bring the chat back up down here somewhere. But anyways, so he's just replaying this, right? You had a huge update YouTube format, so we could actually go back and replay it as many times as we want and listen. Really interesting information. So we're going to give you a quick rundown and just give you some of our thoughts. Like the first one here is that really stood out to me is the introduction of their website. That is really cool. I like this. When they saw this, they actually showed it. I guess they have the ability to actually access it at this point. So you can see this right now. This is during the live stream. David Yu with this $4.1 million portfolio. Talk about whale alert, right? It's 4.1 million. Probably has the #1 issue of like every single thing that's dropped so far.
Yeah, they blurred out the mint numbers.
They blurred out the mint numbers.
Yeah.
They don't want people to see these #1s and 2s. Who knows?
Yeah. That's why I think it's a legit account, and they're saying it's a tester account. But why would you blur out all the mint numbers then?
Exactly. Exactly. So this is the website. Really clean. I love the website. I think it's gonna bring lots of traffic back to Veve. There are people who don't want to use the app format, so I think that a website format is going to really, really help, especially with maybe people who don't have access to smartphones. Yes, there are many people who don't have access to smartphones. Maybe some of the older generation. I know people who have flip phones because they don't feel comfortable with the smartphones. So with the website now, they can get access to some of these collectibles. Of course, they can't take advantage of maybe the AR features, but if they're just interested in the collecting part of it and the investing part of it, maybe they'll buy it and never actually use the AR functionality.
It also seemed, if you didn't watch the video, it also seemed like it's a little bit easier maybe to use the showrooms on the desktop rather than moving around with your finger and trying to pinch it. It looked like the desktop might be a little bit more helpful for that if they want to get the showrooms to get a little bit more use.
They also mentioned that for $100 that are bought through the App Store, they only walk away with 55. So this is going to help them actually secure more money. They don't have to pay Apple. They don't have to pay Google. Yeah. So the amount of the 100 that goes to Veve will now increase, and that should help make gems cheaper to buy it in an official way long term, right?
Yep.
So okay, so that's that one there. So then they extended this. I guess they must have watched their video. I don't know, but they started talking about how they want to ban gem transfers. They don't want. I think they said like as early as like next week or something crazy like that. Do you remember? I don't remember the date.
I thought they said this week or next week. Yeah, something in the near term. They said it.
So it sounds like when they really want to, they get things done quickly, right?
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like. Because
sounds like if they really want it, exactly. That's what it sounds like.
Right? If they really want to, they can find a way to do it. So they're gonna ban gems transfers. So. I mean, I was doing it a bunch. I was sending gems to my friends. If I want to send them 200, they send me a collectible. So sometimes I buy gems for a group of people, and I want to send them and spread them without a fee. So that's why, like with banning gem transfers, I don't really think it's going to make a big dent on the market. Like this off gem market, I don't think it's make a big dent because you can only do up to 500 every 24 hours. Yeah. It's not just that. If you send 300, you're banned for 24 hours. It's not like up to a certain amount.
They banned you from so now there's the workaround, and everybody knows it. I'm just gonna say it. Is you buy a Myrmicorno, you throw it up in the marketplace, and put it at whatever the amount of gems you want to buy is, and you send the money to the person, whatever, and they send you and then they buy your Myrmicorno, and then they can transfer it back. And even if they don't transfer it back, what do you lose? 10, 20 bucks? Depending on what you're buying. So that's the way around it. And gem transfers, getting rid of it doesn't really change anything. It just makes some collectibles have higher listings just because of the utility for sending gems around.
always deal with people you trust. Don't get scammed. People
Yeah.
are getting scammed. So, but yeah, like I don't think this is gonna make any dent banning these gems. I don't think it's gonna make any dent on the
Yeah.
aftermarket. Maybe it's sending a message to some of the people that are dealing that they're gonna eventually come and try to shut this down. But we know that it's gonna take MTL to shut this
Yeah,
down. That's
I was
that's
just
the
gonna
only thing that's
say
gonna do
this
it.
just shows that this will, I guess maybe they think it's gonna help, but once they see that it doesn't help, it's just gonna prove even more why MTL is required in order to get this thing back in line. Not that we want MTL yet, but we're just greedy. We want cheap collectibles. But the MTL is what is needed here. Everybody knows it.
Yeah. Yep. So that was on the banning gem chapters. Then they talked about the Q system testing in April.
Yeah,
So they've and I actually I called this. I remember I went on Rob's stuff stream. I said, Rob, what do you think they're gonna do on next week's AMA? Even though it's not an AMA because there's no asking, but do you think that they're going to introduce the Q system? And sure enough, they did. They did give a date. Now we know we can't get too hopeful with these dates,
yeah,
but they're saying in April they will begin testing the Q system. It's going to be 15 minutes before you'll have a chance to come in, and then you'll be given a raffle ticket. And then hopefully, if things go well, they will roll out in May. But actually, before I go on my point, they also said that this will help with glitches
yeah,
and it should fix the get more gems. So when you go
yeah.
try to get more gems, it won't be as overloaded anymore, and you'll be able to
Yeah.
properly buy the gems.
They
So
mentioned, yeah, they mentioned the reasoning too. That was because of the server overloads, and that's when people were getting those heavy usage errors when you were going for them. So that's another reason that they said they need to go this way.
yeah, it should fix it. But I'm just gonna go off on a tangent here. I think that this is really bad in a sense because if they don't have really good bot prevention software, okay,
Yeah,
what's stopping these botters who already go to great lengths to bot and script? What's stopping them from just making like 100, 200 accounts?
they will. They're gonna
Like
do
just
that.
they're
Yeah,
gonna make so many accounts and just skew the odds of having like 20% of the pool
and
in their favor.
and this
Unless
is the
I'm missing something with the
no, this is the
KYC.
first time though. This is the first time that they did mention KYC is gonna come regardless. Now, up until now, every time they brought up KYC, they said no, we're not doing KYC unless it's for cash out. But now in this community update, it sounded like KYC is coming.
But
At
I
least
don't think they gave a date. It's coming
they
soon.
didn't they didn't give a date. They
Did you
didn't give a
see
date on that.
the live
And
chat?
I
Soon,
don't
soon,
believe
soon.
yeah, I don't even believe their dates for the queue system because the way Alex asked them again and he said, "So, April testing, May rollout?" And he's like and Dan stuttered. Like Dan was hesitant to confirm that it's going to be a May rollout. He's like, "Well, if everything goes good, and then it should be May. It should be May. So it's already getting pushed down the block. We know what to trust and what not to trust. And to me, that was not like confirmation whatsoever that it's coming in May.
Yeah, like I know why they want to do the queue system, but I think that they're like, and I'm not super knowledgeable on what's gonna happen. Like, are they gonna have a KYC ready to go to stop all these extra accounts that bots are now gonna make
They won't.
to get more odds in the raffle queuing system, right?
Yeah,
So that's my only concern with this queue system. I think MCP is the way to
that
do it.
helps. Yeah,
MCP is a little bit harder to bot because you have to actually have an account that's existed for a period of time to accumulate the points. Although
yeah,
that's not to say that people will one day come up with a solution to get around or loophole the MCP. But to me, I can't really think of anything amazing right now to loophole that. But when it comes to just a straight up queue system, what's stopping these botters from just going and making 100 counts every day, and
yeah.
then they just send in all those accounts to do the raffle? So
No, they'll do it.
I'm a little bit worried about that. But anyways, that's my thoughts on that one.
Yeah.
Anything else before I move on here?
No, I think that's it. I think we hit all the points.
Okay, so this one really bothered me. Okay, they admitted, we suspected this, but they admitted that the people with a higher gem balance
Yeah.
will get preference for MTL testing and getting the button. So
Yeah. In so many words. Yeah.
they're basically saying somebody who already meets the threshold. So you have the moment I heard that, I actually messaged. I'm like, get your 1,000 gems ready to get a chance
Yeah.
of getting this, right?
No, but it's
Um,
not even. It sounded like you needed way more. It sounded like you need like 20, 30 grand to have a chance. And he said it'll be weighted that way. Like people with more gems will have. He goes, not necessarily everybody with 20 grand are going to be the ones picked, but he goes, but it will be weighted that way. So people with high gem amounts in their account are going to be preferentially picked for beta testing, which how long is this beta going on for? Like how hard is it to see if it works?
Well, this isn't necessarily true, but I'm gonna speculate a little bit that like maybe the people with really high gem counts are OGs, who might have actually built a relationship with the people from Veve, and the people from Veve might actually know them on a personal level, and then they're the ones that are getting
testing. The
testing. I mean, there's no proof
of
that.
He specifically said that people with higher gem amounts will have better odds at getting MTL first. So
why?
That only says one thing. That only says Grails are going to start getting crushed. People are going to start selling to get gems in their account because they know maybe we have a better chance to have MTL with higher gems. Then, if you get into that MTL early, then you have a printing machine. Then you're printing money because you can buy gems in aftermarket for 20, 30, or whatever, 40%, whatever it's going to be after this because you know it's going to tank after they open the market.
But we don't know if they're regulating these people who have MTL and saying, well, we're watching you, so you can only do what we ask you to do. We're going to give you the objectives. We don't know what they're doing.
I doubt it.
I don't know what they're doing. I just think that if people are able to get that MTL button, he kind of implied they're not allowed to do whatever they want. But at the same time, we heard Edson has it. I never heard Edson say that he had any restrictions.
I bet this is one of the reasons why they're getting rid of the gem transfer too, because they know they're not going to have everybody with MTL. They don't want people to be sending gems to cash out for other people or doing this type of stuff where you can buy at 70% and sell at 90%. Make a 20% spread because you're one of few. And I'm sure if you know somebody who has it, you're going to help that person get to that $50,000 threshold, and you're going to try and pocket whatever you can.
That's right. So now all of a sudden you have this gem farm. I got the cash out button. We just don't know enough about it. It just seems fishy, doesn't it?
Shouldn't be like that. How long does it take to test cash out? It doesn't make any sense. You've had it in beta for so long, you know it works or not. Like it's a process, I'm sure. Like what's the big deal?
Well, previously
you're trying it in different countries, maybe? Is that the only thing?
Yeah, previously the argument for why MTL has taken them longer is because they want to have it ready for all the countries at the same time. He didn't make that argument this time. This time he made an argument more like we just want to make sure everything runs smooth. And he talked about certain banned countries. Now, so the argument changed from before. It was, oh, well, we want to get licenses in every country that we can. It sounds like I think from just reading between the lines, I think they're done that. I think they have the licenses, and now it's all about just making sure it goes smoothly. There's obviously things that they know that we don't. We don't know exactly what that is. Hopefully it comes soon. # soon, right? But we're gonna have, because guys, we deal with it in the comments all the time. I already know
we're frustrated.
Are gonna comment.
Okay, we're frustrated. You guys come in the comments and you bash when we bring other sides of the story, but believe me, we're with you guys. We want MTL to come so that this app can take off. We want all these things to happen. We're just saying points like if it doesn't come, I'm gonna buy Todd at $1,000. I'm not gonna complain. You know what I mean? I can never buy Todd at $1,000 with MTL, MCP, OUP here. I can't do that. It's not going to happen.
Well, we don't think at least. We don't think at least. But
unless it comes in 3 years, then maybe
Yeah. So that goes back to the other video, right? With the lack of MTL, cheap gem markets available. You know, if you're new, maybe you should take advantage of it. Just don't get scammed. Be careful. Talked about comics to showroom not being a priority. We've talked about that a bunch.
That's disappointing to me because I think there's been a lot of people, and not just myself, but a lot of people who've been buying some comics in anticipation of that dropping. They bring it up in a Discord AMA. Maybe the wrong people were running the Discord AMA. I don't know. Maybe they didn't have all the information at that point. But how hard is it? They've already said they're only showing the covers. They said you can't interact with them in the showroom. So how hard is it to put a 2D image in a showroom?
Well, I won't go that far because he did say that it's just not a priority to them until MTL, MCP, OUP is rolled out. I'll give them that.
Why?
They don't want to roll it out until they have those other ones done.
It doesn't make sense. I don't understand the reasoning.
They're a company of 35 people. Now, I'm not making excuses for them. I would rather them deliver on things that they should have been delivering on
for now. A number
for like. This comic and showroom is relatively new.
That's
MTL is like March. It's March of last year.
Comic and showroom. Give people something new, something to talk about. Right now you know nothing except showing that you're dropping drops and taking their money. But you're not giving them anything new. Give them that. The easy things. Fix the search button. Get somebody to fix the search button. Go on Fiverr.com, hire somebody to fix the search button so I can search my collectibles through the search button. That cannot be a difficult task.
Yeah.
There's things that are easy that are not getting done and they're pushing them aside. But realistically, it leaves a really bad impression on people, especially when you go show your friends, oh, look at this. Oh, wait, let me show you this. And you got to try and find something. It's hard to find it. Like, that's just a couple things. The feed. I'm trying to search the feed. Impossible. Like, these are simple things that simple programmers could probably do.
Yeah, they did talk about that. They're probably, like, no one's asked them that question. They kind of touched on it, but they'll probably say our priorities just are not there right now. This goes back to one of our previous videos where, like, okay, like, MTL doesn't exist yet, but at the same time, like, is the app even ready for this?
No.
Like, yes, it needs to come. We understand. We're going to try to take advantage of it while it's not here. I think this will eventually just be a blip in the entire market history. But it is what it is at this point. But they did talk about some things new that they want to bring in. One of those things, which I thought was really cool, was that every collectible, you'll have the history from the blockchain on it. So if that comes out one day, which they said that they want to do, they want to pretty much just have it so that you'll see who owned it, when, who sold it to who, what was the price of movement.
Well, they have to have that because they said they did confirm again today that MCP points are retroactive to when you join the app. So they have all that information because it's like written on that blockchain. So
it's always been like that. Yeah.
I was just checking, guys, and the market's still closed. It's 6:15 almost Eastern.
You notice the market closed? It's kind of fishy. We haven't even talked about all those gem purchases from.
I have it right here.
Do you have it?
I have it right
here. Let's
up.
finish. You want to finish the list first, and then we'll jump
finish
back?
the list. But yeah, I had it pulled up. I was ready to talk about it.
Let's finish the list. So then the next thing they talked about is the OUP. This is something that I'm personally excited for. They did say early Q2.
Yeah.
That means pretty soon.
That's April. And
it's not necessarily April. It could be mid-May.
That's mid Q2. That's middle Q2. That's April. Early Q2 is April.
So OUP is the Ohm Utility Program. They have a Medium article on it. Check it out. Basically, the idea is you can. I mean, it's as far as renting your collectibles, but it's as simple as using OMI to purchase things in app. And they mentioned in previous AMAs though that would probably be non-IP items. So it wouldn't be OMI to NFT. It'd be more like OMI to some other item that you might use, like a hat that you want to buy for a collectible. I don't know, or something that's for your showroom that's non-IP that Veve themselves made. I don't know. So that's something that they said early Q2. Excited to hear about that. I want to see it in the app. I think it's going to be really good for the app as well.
I want to see anything. Give me something that you've promised and get it done. That's all I want. And then make the search work and my feed so I can follow back the superstars because it's impossible. I can't find anything.
Well, speaking of things that were promised, they've already mentioned about making the Delorean drivable. They doubled down on that again today. We knew the Delorean was drivable originally.
Do it.
And
push the
now,
button.
Well, we knew they did it before. It's been done.
If they've done it, there's a button you push and turn it back on. It's
Maybe. But because we know they did it, the Delorean was originally drivable. Now they're going to convert it.
So do it.
So and then beyond that, they went to promo codes as well.
Okay, I like the promo codes. I like the promo. It's a good utility, and working with it helps you work with other brands. They've already kind of done it with ASM 130, with the Marvel Unlimited. Is that what it's called? Or Marvel Unlimited?
Marvel Unlimited, yep.
I guess you had to have a subscription there, and you went to some kind of event. They give you a code, and you could redeem the comic. Now the prices of that comic are ridiculous. If they're actually all 5,000 were redeemed, there's no reason that it should be that high. There's other comics in the app that are 5,000 of a cover, and they're way lower. So I think that's going to come down a little bit. But I think everything's coming down after this anime. What do you think? How do you think the market's going to respond to this community update?
I don't know. It's tough to say. I think that there's probably nothing huge that's coming out that's going to really move the market. Like, guys, we just had a day pump in Golden Moments, all right? Like don't go crazy over it. Like, a day doesn't make a trend, in my opinion, at least. If you look at the charts, we're obviously on the weekly, monthly even, there's been downward pressure. We've talked about it in our videos related to MTL and off-app purchasing, as well as just the general Google trend that people aren't looking into NFTs and people aren't looking into Veve. I think he's pulling it up. So I just because of one day popping, and I don't know when this is going to turn around. Like, we don't know when there's going to be an announcement that's going to flip the market. We don't have a crystal ball. We don't know what's going to happen with sentiment in the NFT space. What is that? What do those dotted lines even mean? Those dotted
That's the
lines.
projection. The projection is Google Trends is projecting Vivi's going to zero.
No, no, yeah, no, no.
Just they watched our video.
Check out the video. Yeah, check out the video.
They watched our video. Vivi's going to
Well,
zero.
we don't know
Look at
what's
that.
going to happen. So
Look at that.
like we're just buying. We're just buying when we see things we like, and
You
that's
would, yeah.
right.
Anyway, I agree. The other thing I wanted to show, and we talked about it a little bit earlier, is this is something I'm going to leave with you guys to determine what you think. I'm not going to talk to it too much. I just want to mention that in the last 3 days, like prior to this, there was like on big drop days, there's some volume, but other than that, it's like you're under a million. In the last 3 days, we've seen 3.6, 5.5, 6.8 million come into the app buying gems, and then the market got closed, and it hasn't been open since. Through the community update, you guys take that for what it is. What do you think's happening? I want to know in the comments from you guys. What do you think is the reason that this happened? How did this money get into the app right before the the store closed? Does somebody know something that we don't? That's another question.
I've heard also. I don't even know what to believe. I heard even that this was all like fake credit cards. Now people are getting like negative balances in their. Like,
so they got problems.
I've heard so many theories. I really have no idea what to believe at this point. But if let's just take it at face value, 3 days out of what was going on? What was going on? Just to buy those golden moments? Or
no.
I don't know what happens now after
There's no way. All these gems are coming in, and everything was going down until literally yesterday. And there's been 3 days of you've had 15 million here almost.
Yeah, I mean we got some new news about the website and everything, but I don't know.
I thought maybe there had been a bigger announcement, but I don't know. Maybe someone knows something else, or maybe it's stolen credit cards, like you said. But guys, if you know any more information about this,
yeah, let us know below.
Let us know, because this is crazy. This is crazy.
I have no idea what did this. So
make sure you guys enter the contest. Got 2 days left. March 24th, same day. Community.parology.world is launching. So you're going to want to check that out, because we got a club there. That's basically our Discord. You can go there, chat it up. We're going to have files there with documents we're going to be preparing. You're going to want to be in on that. Trust me, it's coming soon. There's our socials. There's our Fastos. And Rob, take it away.
Just you could become a superstar as well. Just smash that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. We want to hear what you guys think about this video below. What did you think about today's, AMA, whatever you want to call it, community update? Do you think that we have any big news that we're missing here? Is there anything that you want to add in the comments below that we missed? Also, what do you think is going on with these last 3-4 days of massive OMI purchase, or not OMI, sorry, the gem purchasing that's been going on? So hit the subscribe button, join the fam, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.